In a world where fame often overshadows personal connections, there are moments that remind us of the profound ties that bind families together. Jungkook, the youngest member of the global phenomenon BTS, is currently serving his mandatory military service in the 5th Division. Recently, he experienced an unexpected and emotional visit from his grandfather, who traveled a long way to see his beloved grandson. This reunion, filled with warmth and nostalgia, brings to light the deep longing for familial bonds that remain strong despite the challenges of distance and time. How did this surprise visit affect Jungkook, and what did it mean for his grandfather, who missed his grandson dearly? As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the training grounds, Jungkook was going about his routine, diligently working on his duties in the military. The life of a soldier is often filled with discipline and sacrifice, but for Jungkook, the longing for home and family was ever present. He was navigating through the challenges of military life, juggling rigorous training schedules and the emotional weight of being away from the music and people he loved. Little did he know that his grandfather, who had been missing him immensely, was on his way for a surprise visit. Having followed Jungkook's journey from a young boy with a dream to a global superstar, his grandfather had witnessed every milestone, but the distance created by Jungkook's commitments had made their interactions infrequent. The elder man carried with him not only memories, but a heart full of pride and love for his grandson. As Jungkook was finishing up a training session, the sound of footsteps caught his attention. Turning around, he was taken aback to see his grandfather walking toward him, his face lighting up with joy. The initial shock quickly melted into a warm embrace, with Jungkook wrapping his arms around the man who had played such a pivotal role in his life. "Grandpa, I can't believe you're here!" Jungkook exclaimed, a mixture of disbelief and joy flooding through him. The weight of military life seemed to lift, if only for a moment, as he embraced the man who had been a constant source of support in his life. Jungkook's grandfather, with tears in his eyes, replied, "I had to see you, my dear. I've missed you so much." The emotional reunion was a testament to the power of love that transcends the barriers of time and distance. It became clear that the longing for each other was mutual. Both had felt the pangs of separation deeply. As they sat together on a bench outside the barracks, Jungkook listened intently as his grandfather shared stories from home. He spoke of family gatherings, holidays that had come and gone without Jungkook, and the pride he felt whenever he saw his grandson perform on stage. Jungkook couldn't help but feel a rush of nostalgia as his grandfather recounted moments from his childhood, painting a vivid picture of their family life before his rise to fame. "Do you remember the time we went fishing?" his grandfather asked, chuckling. Jungkook nodded, the memory of that day flooding back, a sunny afternoon spent by the river, laughter echoing in the air as they struggled to catch a fish. Those simple moments were now more precious than ever. As they shared memories, Jungkook also opened up about his experiences in the military. He described the challenges he faced, the rigorous training, and the bonds he was forming with his fellow soldiers. Despite the hardships, he expressed a sense of duty and pride in serving his country. His grandfather listened intently, his heart swelling with pride at the man Jungkook had become. "Seeing you grow into such a responsible young man makes me so proud," his grandfather said, his voice filled with emotion. "You've achieved so much, but you've never forgotten where you came from." Jungkook felt a wave of warmth at those words. The reassurance from his grandfather helped him navigate the complexities of his life. In a world that often feels overwhelming, these moments of connection serve as a powerful reminder of who he is at his core. The visit was not just about reminiscing. It was also an opportunity for Jungkook to reflect on his journey. Being away from the spotlight, he found clarity in the simplicity of their conversation. The pressures of fame seemed far away, replaced by the comforting presence of family. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the training grounds, Jungkook and his grandfather found themselves immersed in conversation, sharing laughter and stories. This moment, fleeting yet powerful, was a reminder of the importance of family. No matter where life takes you, "How has life been treating you since I've been gone?" Jungkook asked, genuinely curious about his grandfather's life back home. "Things have been quieter without you around," his grandfather replied with a chuckle. "But I keep myself busy, often watching old videos of your performances. It makes me feel like you're right there with me." The conversation took a heartfelt turn as Jungkook's grandfather opened up about his own experiences, sharing the wisdom he had gained over the years. He emphasized the importance of perseverance, the value of hard work, and the unconditional love that defines family. Each word resonated deeply with Jungkook, offering him guidance as he continued his journey in the military and beyond. As the visit drew to a close, Jungkook realized how much he had missed these heart-to-heart conversations. In the rush of life, it's easy to overlook the simple joys of connecting with those we love. But this reunion, filled with laughter, tears, and shared memories, reminded him of the foundation that family provides. "Promise me you'll take care of yourself while you're away," his grandfather said, placing a gentle hand on Jungkook's shoulder. "You may be far from home, but you carry our love with you wherever you go." With a heavy heart, Jungkook nodded, understanding the significance of those words. As they shared one last embrace, Jungkook felt a renewed sense of purpose. His grandfather's visit had not only filled the void created by distance, but had also ignited a fire within him to continue pursuing his dreams with even more determination. As he watched his grandfather walk away, a sense of gratitude washed over him. This unexpected visit had turned a routine day into a cherished memory, one that would carry him through the challenges of military life. The connection they shared was unbreakable, a reminder that no matter where life leads, the bonds of family remain steadfast. In the days that followed, Jungkook carried the warmth of their reunion with him. He found solace in the memories they created and used them as motivation to push through the demanding days of training. Each moment he spent in the military was now infused with a sense of purpose, knowing that he had the unwavering support of his family behind him. As Jungkook continued his service, he often found himself reflecting on the visit, the stories shared, and the wisdom imparted by his grandfather. The experience served as a powerful reminder of the importance of family, the roots that ground us, and the love that transcends distance and time. Would this surprise visit influence his music when he returned? How would the memories of his grandfather's words shape his artistry moving forward? These questions lingered in his mind, fueling his creative spirit as he navigated the complexities of life as both a soldier and an artist. Ultimately, Jungkook learned that family is not just about being physically present. It's about the love and support that remains in our hearts, no matter where we are. The reunion with his grandfather became a cornerstone of his journey, a reminder of the strength that comes from connection and the love that knows no bounds.